on? Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Today we're going to be having CreeperHead and MythrilDragon's fight today.
Yippee!
Yippee-doo!
Yippee.
Okay,
I hope everybody's as pumped as I am.
Yeah.
You guys are ready to start
Stream's
whenever.
actually happening.
Alright, so we like deafen, right?
Oh,
Yes,
yeah.
we deafen you.
Yeah. We deafen you. So we
You
can
got,
just talk
you
to
got
you.
so we can hear?
Yeah, yep.
Should we also
Ready?
mute them?
Alright, yep.
Yeah, we've been we've
Alright,
already
let's
set
do
a
it.
precedent of muting.
Okay.
Plus they're talking in game.
Yeah, that's true. Then I'm gonna need to have 2 volumes to hear them both.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little bit surprised to see the charge vigor from CreeperHead.
Okay.
And then stubborn flow seems like something typical for the meta.
I mean, stubborn flow's a heavy movement style. I use it like it's very powerful if you can use it right, but often players just don't use it. Ooh, and that's always. Are we still in warm-ups? I have no clue. I just got here. Peanut, are we in warm-ups? Does this actually count for stuff? Peanut,
Sorry,
Peanut's
somebody
not
walked
here
in the
to.
room.
Peanut's not here to answer my questions.
We're going.
What's your
Oh,
question?
we're going? No warm-ups? Okay. Okay, yeah, stubborn flows.
Well, this could be a warm-up if they wanted to, but as far as I understand it, this is the beginning of the tournament match.
Should we ask them? Okay, I
I
guess
feel like
I'll
they would have done.
Yeah, I
warm-ups
should-
by now.
Yeah, they were already, CreeperHead was already practicing earlier.
Okay. I guess we're.
I'll
going
go ahead
warm-ups.
and
We're
undeafen
broad
and
arming
ask
it.
real quick.
Yeah, maybe do it after this match,
Yeah.
so that they actually have a decision to make instead of distracting them in the middle of what could be not warm-ups. Looks like CreeperHead has a pretty good chambering chip game going on, which is good. And there's some charge chambering there, as I say that.
Ooh, I haven't seen any actual charge chambering since the beginning of the tournament.
Yeah. I mean, I think a lot of players are kind of intuitively going to a charge because it just gives them basically free speed, but it is neat to see someone who's more versed in like the intricacies of it, as opposed to like half the matches in round
Oh, I
one
hit
where
myself with
people
the cube.
forgot to hold.
Damn.
So that's
I didn't even touch you that
that's a
round.
win for CreeperHead, which is a host round. You should also undeafen them.
Oh, yeah, real quickly.
I'll just
Hey,
ask.
hey,
Contestants,
What's up?
you go, Peanut.
Really quickly, we're just gonna clarify something for us and the viewers. Is this little cycle going to be, warm-ups, or is this the actual tournament match?
Oh, I was thinking this is the actual tournament, right?
Yeah, we were going.
Alright,
If it's the actual tournament, that's fine. We've just
then that's a round to Creeper.
Alright.
Or a game to Creeper.
Bye bye.
there we go. I was just
Okay.
lacking immensely.
Yeah, it's possible. I think we both pressed server
We might have-
down.
Well, I did it like several times, so unless you were also working in sync with me.
I did each of them once. I already CreeperHead twice, but
It looks like they're
I'm not gonna
fairly
lie.
strong fighters for their BP, like, and they're both fairly balanced for their BP as well.
It also
Is
appears
nice
that,
to
Creeper has been practicing ambidextrous, posing.
Yeah, that makes sense. Who's Creeper's mentor? If it's Mume, that would make a lot of sense.
Let's see here. Let me pull up the coaches
That's
list.
a nice water band on Mythril's part.
you
Looks like Mythril's relying a lot on chip, which is fine, but they should really be using stubborn flow to get in closer and do some melee damage with chunk structures. Of course, you know, I'm not the man.
Oh! Creeper's head,
yeah, what's his face?
Creeper's, oof. That's
Dude, it stuck
that's
to my
already a
hand and I
client
straighted
round?
it twice and
Jesus.
it wouldn't come off. I straighted myself right off the ledge. That's so.
Okay, so, CreeperHead's mentor is Rhyme,
It started to
Rhinoceros.
spin
Yeah, that
and I
makes
was like,
sense.
uh oh, this isn't
That
gonna
makes
end
sense.
well.
But I'm surprised. Oh, it didn't. Oh yeah, Ryan's also tutoring Lily, I think.
Yeah, it's nice
Yeah,
to see
that's
that both
really-
of his students are doing really good.
Yeah, I mean, Rhyme's like very tricky to fight, but I don't see a
You're
lot of that
relentless with those balls.
playstyle in his students. You know,
I think he
if
probably
you watch
taught
the
more
new Shoe Lasso
fundamentals.
video, but yeah, but it looks like he let them kind of expand in their own stuff. That was a neat disc collect. I think Hollow Melody calls it like Crescent Moon or something.
On a moon.
And now it's a chip off. I do kind of wish, like, there would be more close range gameplay. Obviously, it's very easy to just stay back and spam speed discs at each other, but, you know, I think it's more...
Yeah,
interesting when people
well,
try to
now
get
he has
close
control of the
in
middle.
person. Yeah, but now they're giving it up just because... Oh, Mithril's going to middle and giving it up. And going to middle.
Yeah,
like,
a
there's
big
lot of back and forth here.
big thing about a lot of beginners, like has been said before, they do not seem to know what aggression is.
I mean, yeah. You kind of learn that later on.
True that. I just
Ooh,
wish
that's
that.
Like it went right through you on my screen.
Got it here in OBS. Okay. But we have the recording.
Man, is this gonna be a client win?
It might be, but like they're fairly evenly matched, just kind of chipping at each other pace. I feel like it would be more advantageous if he went in close and took advantage of the client and the host stuff.
He's not moving a whole lot. If MythrilDragon was
Yeah.
running charge, he'd be able to get a lot of hits off.
Yeah. I mean, that seems to be the theme of this tournament. Just beginners not using their stones very efficiently. Ooh,
Oh,
that
it
was.
still hit me.
Oh no.
Oh,
no,
the
you hate to see
disrespectful
it.
ball to the face.
You hate to see it, and that's a client win for Creeper.
Client win already. Jeez.
Is that calculated as like a 2 in brackets, or is it just like
Oh,
another?
No,
Win
it's a 2-0.
on the-
Lock
yeah.
in.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Nice.
And you're still good for like
You
a
win.
break after this next one.
Oh yeah, forgot we were doing the intermission thing.
Yeah. Unfortunately, there's not a lot we can do to avoid the intermission, and since it's supposed to accompany a health issue, I have no choice but to honor it.
I mean, yeah. Do you make it sound
You're
like
saying
you,
that like yeah, I
Yeah,
was gonna say you're-
you hate accommodating how the breaks. Like,
Keep missing.
I hate
it's not
health.
like a moral obligation. It's just like,
It's-
man,
okay,
I
no,
hate
it's that I
people who are
hate-
not physically healthy.
I hate physical
Yeah.
illness because I am currently physically ill.
Okay, yeah, but like
have shoulder
the way that you
problems.
phrased it made it sound like you
Ooh,
just
that ground
hate
is
CreeperHead
really
because
nicely placed.
because he has an issue.
Ooh, pop up. Ooh, swing his back around.
Oh my God.
That's a lot
well,
of big
well,
health.
Peanut was throwing hate to the to people with health problems. CreeperHead is pulling up a flick tech,
Yeah.
and you just completely missed it because you're too busy
course.
hating on people.
Of course.
Yeah, they should-
I mean,
Ooh,
I'm
that was
surprised he has.
That was nearly.
Ooh,
Oh, is he gonna
Oh,
move?
oh,
Flick
that
is a
loses him
win.
the
Untimely
round.
jump.
That's a client round
Too
for
fancy on me.
Mithril. This could even out the tides a bit with a client.
Let's
win.
hope that
win.
CreeperHead isn't taking MythrilDragon too unseriously.
Yeah, I mean, if he's using flick, especially without flow, ooh, that was risky.
Yeah, using it
without,
without-
without flow, flick is especially with those kind of windburst setups
Yeah.
that he's going for. It's very
especially-
risky.
Yeah, and the fact that they're not on pit. This is
Yeah.
just kind of a mess to be going for flick like this. It's, of
You,
course, it's
you
also
have to
in a
be
tournament.
very confident to be going for high speed flick setups.
Or just not care
Oh,
that
yeah,
much.
for sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh, that's a nice fall on Creeper's fire. I see so many ascension opportunities, and I'm sure all the flick players want to also see them.
the second time
Yeah.
it's happened.
I have to
As
restrain
a-
myself from doing the dash, jump, flick pose.
Yeah. See it on the screen, just you just gotta go for it.
Yeah, Piano Soleil. Oh, Giga knockback.
Ah.
He sent a disc and got knocked back by the cube.
You
think
see a
there's any
cube in
bloodbending
the-
in
Whose
that?
Discord ping was that?
That was one of them.
Yeah,
Gosh, why are they streaming their Discord
I
ping?
think Mithril.
That's,
I think
yeah,
because
it's probably
Mithral's
Mithril.
streaming their whole screen.
Yeah, because oh, there's the fucking mouse on screen. God damn it!
Oh.
I don't
No,
know
why'd you
it.
point it out?
No, I just noticed.
Why would you point it out?
I'm evil.
You are evil.
I guess on the break you can ask them to move it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to see that shit, man. I don't want to see it.
I fucking hate man. Computer mouses. But it is interesting, like seeing, you know, more discrete applications of charge than just like hold a wall and straight it. Ooh, that was.
Yeah.
Mithril's got to do something like a disc jump or whatever to take center here. It's just.
Yeah, him hanging out on the.
Creeper is just gonna. Creeper just has the range advantage with both vigor and charge.
Yeah.
This is a risky position to be in, especially with all these structures in.
If MythrilDragon doesn't pick up the slack, I'm gonna have no choice but to say, you know, in the feedback area, I'm having no choice but to say, you need to be more aggressive and take
What
control of
even
the sector.
happened?
Yeah, I think you might need to say
got
that.
hit
I mean, my
twice.
feedback is definitely going to be use
don't
stones
know what
more.
happened there. I got hit
So
by
that's
a
a
cube
fine.
from
3-0.
behind,
Oh,
which
man.
somehow knocked me back, and then I think I
3-0
went into
to
a different structure,
a
which
0-1.
I don't know,
Yeah.
like juggled me. That's crazy.
Alright,
Is that the break period?
so yeah, and, take the break, and then your host when we get back. Do you still want to play?
I'm claiming red. You can't
No,
have
you
red.
can't. Also, you're in caster
You're
chat.
NPC, you can just talk.
You guys
also,
are yapping
lock
about
in,
John
chat.
more.
There's
I mean-
chat. Lock in. The match is on.
You guys are yapping. I'm not gonna say I
It's
want
Yap
red.
Central. The intermission ruined us.
It's in shambles now.
Ooh, hit himself with
Is
the wall.
the bracket's client
Bracket is
Xbox.
client
It's
rounds.
client
Not
rounds.
games, but rounds.
Yeah.
What the
Locked in, rocked in. So true.
Let's go. Yeah.
I
Locked
do
in.
just want to note that
This is
if,
my 9 to 5.
if MythrilDragon can't win this match, it's literally
Oh, it is over if you can't win this match.
Yeah, it's so Jova.
If he runs it black back, I'm thinking I've got colors on the brain. He could run it back with a client game, and that
Ooh,
would
this
put
is
him
a lot
at
of
an
damage.
advantage. But it's not. The odds
No,
aren't
Creeper
great.
already got a client game.
I know, but if Mithril takes the next his host games
Client
and a
round.
client game, he wins.
Host. That's host round. Never mind. I'm stupid.
Yeah, this is host.
No, Creeper is on client,
Can
and
play
he
this
just
game.
Yeah,
won.
Mithril host.
Mithril. Oh, sorry, I'm like I got the names mixed up. That's my bad. I'm stupid.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm stupid.
Look at the
man.
arms. Mithril's Pompey. Creeper is like Grime.
Look at the arms. The arms are the most recognizable part of your character sheet.
Yeah, because that's all we can
because
see.
that's all you're gonna see in clips.
Yeah.
You know,
Everything
everything
else
else
is
is
fairly
secondary.
recognizable.
I left my circle, and the Oculus was like, oh, you don't.
Listen, you
don't
can't
see
be
the game
like
right.
everyone wants to do like the sacred markings, like
The shiftstone
The
colors,
wristband.
sacred markings,
yeah, and the wristbands.
and wristbands,
Like-
of course. Yep.
Like I at least did that, but I also added arm flames, so I'm a bit original. And also I did
No,
unconventional.
I'm not original. I just saw colors and put the markings to match.
Ooh,
the
this
system.
is a lot of damage. All Mithril has to do is a disc, and it doesn't look like he's feeling.
Okay, I'm not
Hey!
gonna lie. I
It's
made my
finished.
color
It is-
scheme around. I designed my color scheme around Pumber, and I
What's
just
Pumber?
happened to be using
It's Pinball
Because
Purgatory,
it's
the
cool.
map that he was playing.
Pinball Purgatory,
Oh my gosh.
But-
Okay, so
and
that's-
I just happened to match it up perfectly with my shift stones. And I didn't even realize
It's
until I
going
was like
3-1.
fighting with that and he told me.
With one client round.
Yeah,
Alright.
3-0-1-1. Okay, Mithril has to lock
Mouse
in.
one. Lock in,
I wonder if we'll see
Mithril.
tiebreakers on the first one, which is gonna be in.
MythrilDragon is good. I don't think he's good enough to take a client game, but I'd like to
Yeah.
see it. It'd be nice.
Honestly, I think that the way he's playing now is enough. Like he's been actually using stubborn a lot more. He's not been using flow as much as I'd like, and he's
Okay, I do have a big problem
engaging
with
in shit.
I do have a big problem with freaking what's it called? I do have a big problem with stubborn because it does like kind of incentivizes ignoring the fact you're about to take damage.
well,
Yeah.
not ignoring it, but ignoring the knockback. I think is the key
But
part of stubborn.
But the feeling of the knockback is definitely a big component in, like, I don't want to say biologically, But if you don't feel like you're gonna take knockback, you don't feel the damage.
Yes. But you kind of have to learn to play stubborn, and so that's why I kind of like it. Like, I thought I was invincible when I was playing stubborn. You're not invincible.
You thought you were a title screen.
I thought it was. Ba, 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 ba.
I gotta get like.
Where is Omni-Man?
Oh, awesome,
that's a client round for
man.
This
Mithril,
could be
You're
it.
so
Take the
invincible.
client round
We are
early.
so back.
He needs
It's-
one
it's all
more
the
and he's
Celeste
winning.
gameplay.
If
What?
you're so invincible, then why can I see you?
You can't see me. I'm too busy dying in Celeste.
From a
Oh,
3-0,
my bad, John Cena.
could this be an upset?
The Discord pings are still making me so mad. Wait, they didn't move the mouse. No.
God damn it!
Tina, I thought you said you tell them that.
I
You know what
forgot.
Board Yoshi would say if I said that?
Skill at you.
Shut up, no one cares. And I'm not even kidding. That's not
Sparrow
even-
can just like put
Well,
a
luckily
larger
I'm not
mouse
bored
over the
Yoshi.
mouse and add...
put a larger mouse to block it.
Listen, it is gonna hide the mouse, and then you can move the mouse. It's just that simple. It looks like Creeper is realizing that he really only needs to hold out for this game. to
Yep,
win
and
the
he's playing a
tournament.
lot more defensively.
What?
And Mithril is hitting himself.
Oh,
Mithril's
That
getting
wall
some
was
extra
well dodged.
antsies.
How well could have ended it?
But it also is a very
That
risky
ball
position
just
for
rolled
him.
off of his face.
Was that a duck? That was awesome.
It was a duck. I think he learned that from Ryan, which makes sense. Ooh,
Cube to the crotch.
Mitchell's actually playing a lot better than he was earlier, and might just get this game.
Oh!
with the ball. He got it! Let's go!
Holy shit.
He's locked in!
MythrilDragon is now in the lead, I think I'd say.
No,
No, no, no,
it's still
no,
it's
two-
still
well,
3-2.
No,
He's
it's
on
3-2 with the
pace.
client round though,
Well,
and
yeah,
after
but-
that,
It's time to reflect.
He has to win the host round, and then they'd go into
Adjusted
tiebreakers.
strategies.
no, but he doesn't.
If he
Doesn't Mithril have a client round? If Mithril wins the next 2 games, right?
Wouldn't the tiebreaker just be the bar set?
Meditating
Like he wins a client round, that's
long
that's
and
the
deep
bar that they
on
set.
what I must do
You don't go into tiebreaker if there's someone winning already. It's 3-0, 3-1.
This is match point.
Yeah, there's no this is still.
He might
in-
actually lock in. All he has
If
to do
Mithril
is
wins the
Win
next
without a tiebreaker.
2 rounds
rounds.
on host, might I add, he does
yeah.
take
If he
them.
doesn't get he doesn't let. Ooh, that was close. He's doing
He
a lot of
should not get
simultaneous
thrown
hits,
off the
and he's
map.
playing
That
aggressive.
is-
Finally,
That getting thrown off the map is the easiest way to lose on.
we are
on the
so
rim.
back. And Mithril
so
is
bad.
playing stubborn, which is probably the best play.
Unfortunate wall.
At-
Take back
Oh,
center. You gotta be
we're
careful.
so
Take
back.
center.
We're so
Be
back.
safe.
He is
He's
playing
so
hyper
aggressively.
aggressive.
We're so
We
back.
love to
We're
see
so back.
it.
We're so back. We're so
We're so
back.
back.
Going.
We
He
are
is
locked
going.
in, locked and rocked
That
and
is
locked in.
incredible.
It's exhausting
We're
playing
so
this
back
way.
Wow.
right now.
Finally, the comeback game that chat's been waiting for.
This is why is this the first round? The last round of round 1.
Oh, that was a little close.
Oh, that was close.
scary. He's
The
missing his
last-
dash a lot.
Uh oh.
Wow.
Abuse stubborn.
The
Take
nerves.
center. Take center. Lock in.
The nerves are getting to him, I think. He's missing
Yeah,
all
he-
the
I think he's feeling the nerves. But
This is
all
the
he has to
game.
do is just knock Creeper off the edge here, and he's done. That'd be
Good
it.
duck.
And Creeper just does not know how to handle this,
Ball, his
this
ball.
unparalleled aggression that Mythil is actually showing now. Come on. Yeah, use chip. We're so back. You just gotta knock him off. He's so close.
It's
One
very.
hit.
This is. Oh,
And,
that was a good
he's
disc.
preventing him from running away
Yeah,
and taking center. Ooh,
Great cube.
come on, Mithril, we're so back. Lock it in. Where is Omni?
Oh, I swear.
Where's
I'm
Omni-Man?
ass off now, and I'm not even playing.
There is
Ooh,
MythrilDragon.
Just finish.
Ball.
No, ball
He's in
finish.
ball range.
Ball finish.
Ball
We
finish!
are so back.
3-0, 3-1 Mithril.
That is the
We are
craziest
so
comeback
back.
ever.
If he can just win,
From 0-1.
Yeah.
That is it. That's the end, right?
Cluster.
That's it. Mithril wins.
That's it. That's it.
See what
That's
they
it. That's the game.
well, yeah, wait.
Game. That is it. Shit,
I was
I
gonna
missed
say, I
that.
think you won.
Oh my
That is
god,
game.
that was
Incredible.
insane.
You took more clients than me.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Mithril with 1 client round difference takes the
Yeah.
win.
I knew it.
Oh, you win?
That-
You win?
No, you.
That
Coming
is
back
a
from
win.
a
What?
Yeah, Mithril wins.
0-3
Yeah,
behind.
Mithril won.
Wait, did you not know?
locked in.
I thought it was the other way around.
No,
No.
it's just
No?
you won the same amount of games as Creeper did,
Mhm.
but you
Oh,
also
because of
won
that
one client round.
Yep, I
Whereas
remember now.
Creeper didn't
Alright.
win any,
Yeah.
or won 2 client rounds in a game, but that only added up to 3. It's 3.
You both
wins,
won a client
0
game, which is 2 client rounds.
Okay.
I
So
see.
yeah,
So it
score
wasn't even
is-
like one score. It was literally one round.
It was
Yeah,
one
it
round.
was
The
one
difference was
round.
1 client round.
And you went from 0 games won with 1
Yeah.
round
0 up
to
to 3.
3 games won.
Yeah,
with
you-
1 round.
you
You went
you
back
came
to back
back
to
in a
back.
row.
To the intermission.
Yeah.
You
We
came
was-
back from match point 3-0, like you came back.
The
Come
from
back.
Twitch
that.
chat was
Yeah.
we were like freaking out, and the Twitch chat was freaking out too. Like
just locked
we
in
were
a
just
little,
screaming, "We are so
you know.
back!" that entire time.
Locked in.
That game is
Was
what we
great
in the
right now.
Celeste community like to call content.
Content.
Hell yeah. Okay.
Absolute
Should we
So
also do feedback?
yeah, feedback time. It's a
Alright.
president. We have to keep it up. Okay. So Mithril, you fixed the issue I had with you in your earlier rounds. You became very hyper aggressive, and I love to see that. Especially when you realize, oh man, everything is on the line.
Yep. I
You-
thought I didn't. I wasn't sure if even if I swept all 3 of the remaining rounds, I thought I was still gonna lose the client.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
But
And this type of lock-in behavior we've only seen once. Ironically, in the last game that we just streamed, which was the finale of round 1 of the tournament.
I haven't seen this since
People saying,
Check
"Hey, we
Watch.
have
The
to,
last
we have to
time.
win this." Yeah, the last time you tuned in, but still, it's incredibly rare. That is a great thing.
But yeah, no, the
Uh,
comeback, like Creeper, you did pretty great too. Like I'm not gonna lie, but the comeback was genuinely insane. This is what the viewers have been waiting for.
Yeah, Mithril, you also kind of addressed my criticism to you. Like, my criticism was that you weren't using stones enough. That's
Yep.
often a problem with a lot of these beginner rounds. Like, people forget that they have charge or adamant, stubborn or flow or whatever.
The
But
intermission
when-
helped me reflect.
Yeah.
Good.
After the intermission,
I wasted
you
it
were
by resting.
on that stubborn grind.
Yeah, no, after the intermission, I was just like, okay, he has charge. I need to
Yeah.
press him really hard.
Honestly,
Alright,
I
you
think-
do have to do a video on this. That's true. That would
Yeah,
be
so
a great
true.
video.
I think one of the biggest things that stops like me from improving at this point is I have a lot of difficulty in like reading the game, and like I kind of have no idea what to like look for. Really.
It's game sense, you mean?
Yeah,
Game
like
sense,
game
yeah.
sense. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
I think
I
really
can't
struggle
tell
with
you-
that.
Yeah, that's really hard to learn from just a teacher.
Yeah,
you
it's
know.
difficult
You're
to
gonna
teach.
you're
Hey,
only good at that through
play.
explain, I say.
You
Bit of a-
just gotta feel it.
Bit of a meme here, but
You just gotta sense it.
I also kind of serious. Brad, could you like stand up? You're in a skirt.
Oh,
Oh, I was like, oh, this is
Peanut,
fun. We're
Peanut,
like,
there's no
we're
texture
kneeling
down there. Why
together
were you
after
even
the
looking?
No texture. No one
It's
was
literally
thinking that.
like a void.
It still makes me uncomfortable. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay.
I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, the devs
Completely
did not even
blindsided.
texture down there. Yeah, but not Mithril, Creeperhead, you did really well. You know, you utilized your charge stone a lot. You did chambering, which is really nice.
Guys.
You know, you kept distance, which is great with your playstyle and the stones that you're using. I mean, you kind of played a bit risky there by skirting too close to the edge while also,
Yeah.
you know, attacking a
another
bunch.
thing
But
I'm bad at, especially
you
on
know,
the ring, is like
yeah.
keeping track of where I physically am.
I did a great
I
job
mean, you're
demonstrating
only
that.
like
I think
you're
therefore
only
I
like
am.
1500. That's not very. I
Yeah.
mean, you guys suck. Yeah, you guys are in the beginner tournament for. Gonna.
Yeah.
Show
You
you
got-
that.
We've got time.
Yeah, but that was a
But,
great
like-
match on both parts. You know, I did not expect the
Yeah.
3 back-to-back wins with no client round
Yeah, that was crazy.
loss or nothing lost.
Hey guys, I just want to
Like,
point out the
you-
fact that we have 69 followers.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's go!
And of course,
Nice.
we did a Celeste game in the middle.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
the
yeah,
last
so let's
intermission.
go.
It was very funny.
You had to work a little bit of pandering in the middle to
Yeah.
branch
Yeah.
out.
It's I show up and the Celeste follows. That's just how it goes.
Yeah. We
Where
had
I
to
go,
find.
less follows.
Mhm.
All
One
right.
thing that I want to comment on, Mithril, especially in the last round, was nerve control. I could definitely tell that you were like
Yeah,
quite
you were kind of
nervous.
missing some stuff, but
Yeah,
also
Oh, yeah.
you were missing a
that
bunch of
nerves and
phases.
adrenaline
I was
pushed you way faster. So
You were missing a
it
lot
I
of
was
wasn't-
nervous
dashes. You had to
more at the
recover with slow dash.
beginning.
Oh, really?
Huh.
Yeah, well, I felt a lot more nervous the first 3 rounds, and then I kind of locked in. But yeah,
Yeah.
the last round, I was like, okay, if I win this, I might win.
And then
Yeah.
you did win.
Okay.
I felt it, but I did. I don't know. In the first 3 rounds, I was kind of, I was off for sure. My strategy was wrong. That was definitely like
Yeah.
something that I realized between the rounds when we had the time to think. I was like,
Mm-hmm.
you have a charge stone. I cannot let you sit on the opposite side of the ring from me while we play these long lob type, long throw
Yeah,
type games because you will win, which you did.
Yeah.
Pretty much
Yeah.
every round.
Yeah, that's
And you
Yeah.
have whatever that one's called.
Bigger.
That's
Fine,
yeah.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
like if we play this long range chip game, you're gonna win.
Yeah.
Really quickly, Creeper.
Yep.
Like he's basically saying is that you need to take control of the center more often.
Yeah.
Because a lot of your like a lot of your losses after the intermission was falling into the gutters.
Mhm.
Yeah. That was very much something I was trying to make sure I didn't let you do, was take the center, because I think I lost at least 2 rounds in the first set
Mhm.
Yeah.
by either knocking myself off or you knocking me off.